Yes, people, what's up? Welcome back to another live video of Evan Keaton. This is football. Today's topic is not about football, as you can see by the title of the video. This is the preview to UFC 291, Poirier versus Gaethje for the vacant BMF title. It is going to be the fight of the year, in my opinion, this Saturday night in Salt Lake City, Utah. So I'm going to dive right into it in a few minutes. So guys, let me know in the comments how you're doing today. It's great to have you with me. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that crack. Make sure to comment below and vote in the poll. Who do you think is going to take the BMF title? So I'm just seeing me. It's good to have you with us. Like I said, today's video is going to be a tiny bit longer than last night. Last night was just a bit late, but today I'm hoping to do a bit longer than 14 minutes. So guys, let me know in the comments below how you're getting on today, wherever you're watching in the world today. Make sure please subscribe to the channel as well. That'd be great. Also, Chelsea playing tonight against Newcastle, up the Chels in the summer series. So yeah, guys, I'm going to share screen in just a second. I'm going to preview UFC 291, presented by UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship on YouTube. So make sure you head over there and watch the trailer. But this trailer is by the UFC on YouTube. So enjoy.
Dustin Poirier will fight anybody, anytime. He's an absolute dog, man.
But Justin Gaethje is the most exciting fighter on the planet, period.
Yeah, this is the fight.
Oh, wow. Both fighters landing in the pocket. Oh! Two of the toughest fighters on this roster putting on an absolute show tonight.
Poirier is digging deep right now, and this is what Gaethje wants.
Justin Gaethje has started to take control.
Oh, Poirier's leg is done.
That's how he breaks it down. Check the kick. Let's make him pay for it.
Oh! He's looking for the finish here.
Gaethje's hurt bad.
Oh! Dustin Poirier by knockout!
Oh, my goodness!
A fight for the ages!
We both left it all out there that night, but we're still at the top of the mountain.
What we see is the culmination of all of his hard work.
He has fought for everything he's ever done.
We all evolved as fighters.
Justin Gaethje is back.
So I want to fight him again.
Let's put it back on the line for the BMF title.
Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen.
There's going to be two of the baddest dudes in the game for the vacant BMF title. This is the fight that everybody wants to see.
What's understood don't need to be explained. Something nasty is going to happen.
Dustin Poirier is a certified UFC legend.
He will inflict damage on anybody that dares step foot in the octagon with him. This is what I do. I live this.
Have you ever seen anything like Justin Gaethje?
This dude's a bad man. He just destroys everything in his path.
This is two legends in the game, and one of us gotta go.
The power on display is phenomenal.
Alex Pereira! He takes his act to the light heavyweight division.
He's one of the most destructive strikers on planet Earth.
Blachowicz!
There's a reason why this man was a champion.
This guy has power for days.
Sorry, lads. Action problem there.
Dustin Poirier will fight anybody, anytime. He's an absolute dog, man.
But Justin Gaethje is the most exciting.
So again, that trailer is presented by UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship on YouTube. That's what the video is being made by, UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship. Make sure to go over there and subscribe to the channel. Now, as you can see there, that is height and age and all, and reach. They're very similar fighters. You know, Dustin Poirier is 29-7, Justin Gaethje is 24-4. These guys, they had a first fight in the past. Dustin Poirier knocked them out in the 4th round to get that first victory. The both are former interim champs. Poirier is southpaw and Gaethje is orthodox. If people don't know what that means, southpaw means you're left-handed. Orthodox, you're right-handed with your left foot out. And I'm gonna look up Dustin Poirier's full profile here for you. I'm gonna show you his profile of his last 5 fights. Just bear with me for a second. Not to mention, Dustin Poirier trains an American top team, which is, you know, one of the greatest gyms out there you can possibly go to. Dustin Poirier is so well-rounded. Black belt jiu-jitsu, not to mention. Yeah, so you can see there, Dustin Poirier is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter. He's a black belt with that. Justin Gaethje is a striker. But you can see there his last 4 fights. Square Garden, UFC 280 with Pereira. He lost by submission. And then he had 2 wins in a row over Conor McGregor, of course. The 3rd fight ended with, you know, McGregor breaking his leg. And then the 2nd fight, he knocked him out. Sorry. And then that incredible fight against Dan Hooker. That was in June 2020. So he's won 4 of the last 5. He did have another title fight against Khabib a few years ago. He lost. He got dominated. So he was the interim champ, but Justin Gaethje was the interim champ as well. But both men have lost to Khabib, and obviously Dustin Poirier, and obviously they both lost to Charles Oliveira in a undisputed title fight as well. So both men, they're very similar, you know, in their height, their reach. They both have very similar fights. I'm gonna go to Justin Gaethje's profile now. Again, show you a little bit of this. Bear with me a second. The internet is just really bad today. Right. Also, Justin Gaethje, he is Coach Trevor with him. And of course he's Coach Kamaru Usman. As you can see there, Justin Gaethje, he's had back in UFC 286 in London, and that where he obviously got submitted by Charles Oliveira. They've both fought Michael Chandler. Gaethje beat Michael Chandler in that fight of the year 2021 against Michael Chandler. He lost against Khabib as usual. He beat Tony Ferguson in the interim title bout, and that's what started Tony Ferguson's his losing streak, and he's started as well. So Gaethje, he's won 3 of his last 5. Dustin Poirier's won 4 of his last 5. These 2 men, you know, they're very similar. You know, they both fought Oliveira, Khabib. They both lost those. You know, they've both been interim champions. There's not a lot of differences between these 2 men. So I'm going to share screen again. a preview. Here we go. Waiting for you to see the screen. I'll just wait until you can see the screen there. There we go. You can see it there. So the BMF title will be on the line between a pair of former champions who promised to deliver vital return to the cage after his loss to Charles Oliveira in 2021. But he proved that he is more than capable of beating the top lightweights in the world when he took on Michael Chandler at UFC 281. In order to earn another crack at gold, the Louisiana brawler knows that he will need to take out Gaethje for a second time. Though his boxing is regarded as some of the best in the promotion, it must also be stated that Poirier is like the better grappler in this matchup. If both men are to be believed, this fight won't hit the mat, but ignoring Poirier's ability to cinch up a choke would be an oversight. Absolutely. He's a black belt jiu-jitsu. As I mentioned, his boxing speaks for itself. He always finds a mark when training with his opponents, no matter the situation he finds himself in. The odd makers had the diamond at 135 coming into his high stakes rematch. That's the thing. He's a black belt of jiu-jitsu, Dustin Poirier. Myself in the past have doubted, is he really good on the ground? I even saw Conor McGregor is 35 with Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor shoot for guillotine. And we all know Conor McGregor he's not a fighter on the mat. That was a big mistake, Dustin Poirier then landed some big, shot in a big ground and pound on him. So Dustin Poirier, in my opinion, his jiu-jitsu is underrated. A lot of people keep forgetting that he's a black belt with jiu-jitsu. It's a big, a lot of people have underrated that, So, in my opinion, this would be a kickboxing match. I don't believe this fight will go Bear with me for a second. This is ridiculous. The internet. This is not good enough at all. I do. The weather outside is horrendous as well. Let me just check the internet here. This is beyond ridiculous. I am sorry, guys. All right. I'm so sorry. No, what the heck's going on here? Sorry. Much like Poirier, Justin Gaethje rebounded off a title loss with an impressive display that placed him back in the win column. His showing against Rafael Viziev in London showed that the Arizona native still has enough in the tank to make one last title run. Stylistically, Gaethje presents a much tougher challenge to Poirier than he did in their first bout. He has become far more technically proficient and patient as a fighter. His ability to throw caution to the wind and swing with reckless abandonment remains. However, punch for punch, I think that Gaethje is probably the hardest hitter lightweight. That's before he even mentioned his kicks, which tore Poirier's quad the first time around. Justin, the highlight, is a small underdog coming to this one, but it's impossible to count him out of any fight with the power that he possesses. Yeah, guys, in that first fight, you have to understand, Gaethje almost had Poirier, and he was actually beating him. Just in the fourth round, Gaethje tried to throw a kick, but Poirier got him with a left hook. And then he hurt him, and then Poirier just landed on him, and then Herb Dean, the referee, stopped it. So that's how it went, But this is what Gaethje does to all of his opponents. He even did the Rafa Vazeev. Like, yes, it was a kick, to anyone, and I think he's going to use his leg kicks again, like he always does. So the odds are there. Yeah, we're going to go to Jan Blachowicz against Pereira next in just a moment, but the odds are there. Poirier is the favorite. I predict Justin Gaethje is going to win this one. I can't see anyone. I think. I don't know about 5 rounds, if it go the distance, but I'm going to say just Gaethje wins by decision. That's my prediction. He's going to win by decision. Sounds a bit crazy to say that, but but that's my prediction. Gaethje will win. So by decision. So what I think is what they both do. They both press, in the first round. So I think he's going to let Gaethje's going to first. One here. Oh my word. I know what to say, lads. Like, I do apologize, lads, for this. I do apologize. But please bear with me. Like this, I honestly can't help this internet right now. I'm going to try and share screen again. I was talking about Jan Blachowicz against Alex Pereira there, which is the co-main event. Pereira's making his debut at light heavyweight. I'm going to try and share screen now. You should be able to see it in a sec. So one hard-hitting former champion will welcome another to a new division that's in search for a new champion. So guys, the former champion, Jamal Hill, he vacated his title, so that's why it's a vacant belt now. Some people were saying this should be in a title bout, but it's not at the moment. It's going to be a 3-rounder. So a draw with Magomed Ankalaev left Jan Blachowicz in a precarious position as contender. Yeah. And Jamal Hill beat him to become the champion. The former title holder is one of many in a cluster of potential challengers, heightened now by the vacation of Jamal Hill as champion. Should the Paul be able to pick up an impressive win against Pereira, however, he may be at the front of the queue and earn himself a chance to become a 2-time champion. His striking is to be respected by all, but the main advantage that Blachowicz holds in this fight is his grappling. He has previously held down 4 middleweight Israel Adesanya. Yeah. Who comes from a similar background to Pereira with relative ease. Sorry. Even Pereira's recent fights Matt for this reason the opponent takes the role as a slight favorite. What's it doing? Two division champion in glory speak to his capabilities as a striker. His low leg kicks have proven to be deathly effective, and his left hook has the potential to flatline anyone in the world. Pereira sits as a small underdog, but it only takes one shot for him to end matters. But that's the thing about Pereira and Pereira. I wouldn't call him. He wouldn't be. It's more his power that's different. That's why he beats people. His power, his left hooks, his leg kicks. That's what it does. Blachowicz is I believe he's more tactical. So, I think Blachowicz is going to win this fight because but the thing is, Pereira is he's a lot more. He hits like a heavyweight. That's the thing. We couldn't have picked a better co-main event. Let's just say that. Guys, get in the comments your thoughts on Blachowicz against Pereira. Just send a chat, ask questions, anything about this. I'll be glad to. But that's the co-main. I believe there will be a knockout or a submission. Blachowicz, he's okay on the ground. He can take people down. Pereira has zero grappling, so if Blachowicz takes him down, I might well finish him. It's going to be an amazing fight. Co-main event in Salt Lake City, in Utah. Like I said, guys, please comment in the live chat and get your predictions in for this fight. I think we're back now, guys. What has happened with sorry, wasn't that great, but I'm learning how to, develop this channel. I've only started using it, been sharing screen recently and, using these websites. So, I do apologize. But guys, like, share, subscribe, all that usual stuff. UFC 291. live from Salt Lake City in Utah on Saturday night on July 29th. Poirier against Gaethje in the main event. And of course, Blachowicz against Pereira in the co-main event. So, this is glitching again. This is all right, we're live again. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to leave now. Hasn't been the greatest live video, guys. I'm sorry. The internet's just been horrendous. Hopefully, my next live video will be a lot better. The internet. But guys, thank you for watching this video. Usual crack, like, share, and subscribe, and as usual, up the channels as well. This video's gone again, is it? Alright, guys, had to head now. I had to just try and fix this computer. This one just hasn't worked properly. Well, see you later, guys. Up the chills. In this, like.
Dustin Poirier will fight anybody, anytime. He's an absolute dog, man.
But Justin Gaethje is the most exciting fighter on the planet, period.
Yeah, this is the fight.
Oh, wow. Both fighters landing in the pocket. Oh! Two of the toughest fighters on this roster putting on an absolute show tonight.
Poirier is digging deep right now, and this is what Gaethje wants.
Justin Gaethje has started to take control.
Oh, Poirier's leg is done.
That's how he breaks it down. Check the kick. Let's make him pay for it.
Oh!
He's looking for the finish here.
Gaethje's hurt bad.
Dustin Poirier by knockout!
Oh, my goodness.
A fight for the ages!
We both left it all